Hi Joe, great to see you today at the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on some parts we worked on today. So first thing was we went on the range and had a look at your swing. Really impressed since last lesson. The right foot's become really good. It's not trying to sort of slide forward anymore on that toe, which was making your legs all sort of crumbled and bent. Following through was a much better, much more extension in the arm, sort of straighten it, and the ball flight's definitely sort of starting to pop up a lot higher. Looks like you get a lot more distance, and the results look fantastic. So then we moved on to the chipping and pitching area, and this is an area within sort of 2 or 3 minutes. I really thought we could sort of save eight shots around quite comfortably. So you tended to use sandwich pretty much all the time inside 80 yards, which is fine if you're sort of playing golf every day and a tour player, but for someone that's got to go to work and a busy person, they just haven't got the skills to use sandwich all the time. So if we have a look at what we needed to work on, first things first, we can see that your alignment is aiming miles left. So if we draw another line there, we'll see that the how far left you was tending to aim. Okay, now this green was tilting right to left, so I was trying to get you originally to sort of pitch it in this area here, and that's where I asked you to land it, and you was aiming it miles left. So your feet was too open, as we call that. From that position, you was tending to sort of try and scoop the ball up in the air rather than hit down and compress it like I get you to do your golf swing. You was trying to lift it, which is why you had a couple of fins and things like this. One you actually struck pretty good. You can see it's popped up, but you can easily see that it's tracking left opposed to down the middle, and that's just because your alignment, you was aiming too far left. So just to fix your release pattern, I gave you one of my alignment sticks, and we just stuck it to the side of the golf club there, so it's sticking out the side of the body. So from there, it gave you the feeling that if you had to turn through it and keep the hands ahead of the ball. So if we look at this guy here on the right, when he comes in to make contact at the ball, you'll see that his hands here are definitely ahead of the golf ball there if we draw a line on it, opposed to yours is a bit more sort of back here your hands are. Okay, so that just gives you that lovely compression and strike. As you can see, he's hitting definitely down into that ball there, which is causing the ball to pop up. Okay, so that alignment stick was really good for you. Second thing really was the philosophy. Once you got the strike of it, you had the idea. So the idea of chipping for you, I thought, was really to try and land every single shot 4 foot on the green. If you could do that, then you've got to work out what can land 4 foot on and run to the desired flag. So from here, we noticed that if we landed sandwich 4 foot on, it would be perfect for this flag. And if we landed a 4 foot on the green for this flag, we decided it was a 9-iron because that's sort of 40 foot away. So that's how you're going to sort of work out what to hit. I need you to practice in the garden, so put your little tiny black Callaway towel down and chip a sandwich onto that, then a pitching wedge onto it, then a 9-iron, then an 8-iron, then move it another couple of yards further away. Same thing. One, you can get the feeling of landing the boys on your little towel, which you'll start to see on the greens. And secondly, you'll get to understand how far, once it lands there, how much it's going to run. Okay, so always try and land it 4 foot on the green if you can, Joe, and then allow the ball to feed out to the desired flag. But you can use anything up to like a 6-iron, I think, for chipping, and it just means that you can keep the swing nice and short and tight rather than a long swing. So you can imagine this is your length swing for the front flag, but for you to get to the back flag, the club head is going to have to be up here somewhere, so it's a lot longer. Where if I ask you now to pitch it to that back flag with a 9-iron, it will be exactly the same swing as this. So just keeps the swing more consistent. So just work on that alignment for me. Practice keeping the hands ahead of the ball. Hit down on it, and then start practicing landing it on your towel in the garden. And that will definitely save between 5 and 8 shots around. Thank